The longer the episodes get, the more my brain gets mushy. I'm trying to recap everything, but whatever the case, welcome back to another episode of Killer Clan. The previous episode we started off Jenny's route, and I feel like it sticks to Toma, that girl with the red hair, that we decided to go to even more newer places instead of where we went in Kashiwara's route. Thanks to her mentioning an old guy who traveled all around the world, which we will get to in a bit. And before that, there was one place we were at where Jenny fell asleep because we're being tired from all the driving, and that makes sense. So we decided to fucking kiss her in the public. Thank fucking God it was not, oh, I'm gonna flash your tits in the public. No one's caring about that. So anyways, when he tried to kiss her, he auditioned also held some ice cream. All that fell on her face and her hair. And that made her wake up. She got really pissed. They both got into a fight about it. And from the way that Alex suggests, the main character is refusing to take the blame for it and apologize at the moment. And because of that, they're currently, at least for the whole day, are angry at each other. Besides that, we finally met Honda, who has traveled around the whole freaking world to perform. But he has quite a lot of crazy things throughout his own time. He also let us sleep in his place because, well, he kind of made us all drunk. Oh yeah, because Shimada begged her head at the table from tiredness. Besides that, we decided out of anger to draw some things at Chitty's face, so I wonder how she will react to that. And by the way, if I recapped badly or missed some things, well, I'm sorry. I'm just generally terrible at recapping longer and longer episodes as I make, if I'm gonna be honest. Anyways, let's continue on with the episode. I wish I could take someone with me to my dreams. I don't know when it started, but I'm scared of the darkness when I close my eyes. When I get inside of the head and close my eyes, I feel like I'm secluded from the world, all by myself in the darkness. I fight my fear to sleep, and then something worse is waiting when I wake up. Well, it depends if Genie is gonna smack your ass for drawing shit of her. My consciousness comes back and I had to start acting like myself again. I don't know why I feel this way. I might be having nightmares, but I don't remember anything when I wake up. However, I always wake up with uncertain hopelessness. I feel like I want to cry as soon as I wake up. It is the same right now. I'm still in darkness when I wake up. I feel fear, as if I woke up to a world without morning. I quickly realize that it is still in the middle of the night, but I still feel troubled. As I thought about why I woke up, I came to a conclusion that I woke up because I'm thirsty. I probably had too much to drink. I feel like the blood under my skin is clogging everywhere. When I get up from the couch, I realize my cell phone is blinking with a message I received. I open the phone and see a text message from Toneya-kun.
夜分ごめんね。半田さんと会うって村上くんから聞いたけど、本当?
The time on the message indicates he sent this not too long ago. It's strange for Toneya-kun to send me a text this late. I wonder if something is wrong. I carry myself under the blanket and call him.
ごめん。もしかしてメールで起こしちゃった？
それより、半田さんのこと知ってるの？
Huh? Wait, what? We're playing from Jenny's perspective? I ask him in a whisp.
知ってるも何も。
He pauses for a minute.
半田良介って言ったらすごい有名人だよ。
そうなの？全然知らなかったけど。
うん。日本の表舞台にはほとんど立ってないし、商業的に目立つような活動はしていないから、 知らないのも無理はないけど、でも多分日本人では珍しいスーパーをつけたくなるようなギタリストだよ。
え、そうなの？
うん。
He names a few musicians that Henderson is close to. They're all legendary rock stars that led the music scene in this world.
そういう人たちのサポートを時々気まぐれみたいにやってた。若い人はあまり知らないと思うけど、僕の父さんなんかは神様みたいに思ってる。
どうしてそんな人がこんなとこに？
僕だってよくわからない。すごく気まぐれで、ちゃんとしたメンバーになることはないし、すぐに旅に出ちゃうんだ。正直、まだ生きてるとも思ってなかったよ。しかも、今はその家に泊まらせてもらってるんだって？そうなの？
うん。
Maybe even one of his houses. Who knows, actually?
いいなぁ。羨ましいな
ぁ。でも、ただのいい加減なおじさんだよ。人違いじゃないの？
ギター一本で放浪とかしてる同姓同名の人って、そんなにいないと思うけど。
そうだけど。だったらどうしよう。そんなすごい人って知らないで、さっきからかっちゃった。
And jobless, wow.
そうか。
うん。ねえ、ギターがすごいって言うけど、どれくらいすごいの？トノヤ君よりうまい？
僕なんか、比べるのも間違いってくらいすごいよ。
I can't really imagine. Is there a better guitarist than Tonya-kun in this world?
僕も一緒にツアーについていけばよかった。
It is rare to hear him excited. That's the end of our conversation. So that's the first. I didn't know he was that famous. It's surprising enough to know that someone like that is in Japan, but I can't believe average students like us are staying at this house right now. This is unbelievable. I wake up feeling as if I was being fooled by a fox. When I get off the couch, something hit my foot. My makeup pouch is open and the inside of it is all over the floor. Oh, okay, it's after what we did. I wonder what happened. I might have to look at the mirror to find out, I guess. I was drunk, but I don't think I put makeup on before I went to sleep. I guess it somehow opened. I don't know why, but I'll get them when I come back. I just need to drink some water right now. Oh boy. As I leave the room, I see a dim light in the living room. I look towards there, wondering if Hada-san is still awake. I'll ask him to get me something to drink. I go inside the living room with the nervous feeling. He is sitting by the table in the dark room. He has a glass of dark liquid and a bottle in his hands.
いや、眠れないの？
喉が渇いて起きちゃって。まだ飲んでたんですか？
ちょっと足りなくてね。年を取るに従って全然酔えなくなってきたんだ。
体に悪いですよ。
だろうね。で、喉が渇いたって言ってたね。何がいい？ミネラルウォーターとオレンジジュースと。
He stands up.
あ、自分で取ります。冷蔵庫に入ってるんですか？
いや、いいって。僕はフェミニズムにかぶれてるんだ。レディーにそんなことさせたくない。そこに座ってて。
はあ。
I use the chair across from where he was sitting. He opens his huge refrigerator and asks me again.
で、水とジュース、あとシークワーサーのドリンクもあった。知ってるかな？これかなり体にいいらしいよ。
I'll Google that later, I suppose.
あ、お水でいいです。
了解。
He brings a glass in front of me and pours some mineral water inside of it. I've never seen this water brand.
いくらでも飲んでいいからね。
He takes a seat on his chair again. The water tastes good because of my thirst. I finish drinking it quickly.
いい飲みっぷりだ。
I feel embarrassed. He pours me a second serving without saying anything. Then he looks straight into my face.
ねえ、そのメイク流行ってるの？
He asks me.
メイクですか？
うん。
いや、今は特に何も。さっきシャワー浴びたばかりだし、ごく普通に。
それを普通の顔とは言わないと思うけどな。
Oh boy.
え？
I guess I'm looking pretty foolish. He chuckles once.
そうか。鏡見てきたらどうだい？
What does he mean? You'll see. I come inside the bathroom and turn the light on. I'm shocked as soon as I see my face in the mirror. What is this? I see horrible scrabbles on my forehead on both sides of my mouth. As I wash my face with soap, I remember how my makeup pouch was spread all over the floor. Oh no, this is all Shikanosiga's fault. He used my makeup to do this to me. I'm sure that was him trying to get back at me. Yeah. How dare he sneak into a girl's room? I'm getting furious and sighing. He is such a fool. But I can't just shut up and take this. I sneak into his room and scribble onto his snoring face. I start thinking after I finish drawing. This is why he can't get a girlfriend. He has no tact. If he would be more serious without playing these kind of stupid tricks, he could be more popular. He was doing well on his tennis team, and he has the looks too. He feels offended when I see this, but he looks really good in girls' clothes because he has potential. I don't have bias towards him just because I've known him since childhood. I think. I know he is doing this to me because we've known each other for so long, but sometimes I feel like I want him to interact with me with more respect. Although we are good old friends, we're still opposites. Though I wonder if I'm the one who has a problem. I know there are a few things I need to fix too. I'll go back to the living room while thinking.
すみません。洗顔フォーム借りちゃいました。
ああ、構わないよ。うん、綺麗に落ちた。
He smiles at me. His smile reminds me of the picture when he was young. He doesn't look as old as his actual age.
僕もまさかとは思ったんだけど、若い子の流行ってのは時に想像を超えるからね。
He laughs as if he started thinking about my horrible face again.
はあ。
I don't know what to say, so I just took another sip from the glass. I am getting thirsty again.
学校の仲間と組んだバンドでツアーか。いいね。僕はあまり学校へ行かなかったからな。
Anderson speaks in a small voice.
君たちくらいの年頃だと怖いものなんか何もないだろ。
はあ。
そうでもないのかい？
とりあえず私は先のこと考えると不安ばっかりですね。
へえ、何かあるのかい？
あるといえばあるような。でも私は普通だと思いますけど。あ、そういえばさっき部屋にいるとき東京の友達から電話があったんですが、半田さんってすごい人なんですか？
ずいぶん話が飛んだな。
すいません。それで友人が言うには同じ名前で有名な人がいて。
I tell him the story I heard from Toneya-kun.
ああ、多分それは僕のことだろうな。
He simply admits it.
そんなに有名人の知り合いがいるのに、なんでバンドを作ったりメジャーでやろうとしないんですか？そういう話はなかったんですか？
ズバズバ聞くね。
すいません。なんだか気になって。
いや、そういう女の子好きだよ。
It smells a bit.
確かにそういう話はあったけれど、気が進まなかったな。
どうしてですか？スーパースターに慣れてたかもしれないのに。
お金とか名声とか特に興味なかったからね。いや、正確には違うか。なんていうかな。
He looks for the right words.
とにかく音楽だけを突き詰めて究極の場所まで行くことができたら、そういったものよりももっと大きな、今まで誰も知らなかったようなすごいものが手に入ると信じてたんだな。だから音楽との関わりから純粋さを奪いそうな邪魔なものには関わりたくなかった。
One moment.
そういうの音楽の邪魔になるんですか？
若かったからね。近づいて少しでも染められてしまうのが嫌だったんだ。あとね、君は僕がその気にさえなれば成功するような言い方しているけれど、そっちの道を選んだからって成功してたとは限らないよ。当時の僕もそこまでは思ってなかった。
Yoink.
それはそうですけど。
中途半端なところでうろうろしてたからそう思ってくれる人はいるんだけど、そんな言い方したら実際成功した奴らに対して失礼だと思うね。何事も結果を出した奴が一番偉いんだよ。そこへ行くと僕は結果的には何も手に入れられなかった人間だ。それ以上でもそれ以下でもない。
じゃあその音楽の究極みたいなところって結局たどり着けなかったんですか？
そりゃね、そもそもそういう考え方自体青臭い思い込みだったんだと今ならそう思うよ。若気の至りってやつだな。
He shakes his head side to side.
当たり前なんだが、音楽は演奏者と聴き手がいることで成立するものなんだな。人間から離れた場所を目指してはダメだったんだ。もっとこう民衆的な場所に何かを見つけなくてはいけなかったんだ。
そんなの考えたことなかったです。
そうか。こんなのはあくまでも僕の考えだけどね。もっと優れた人なら別の答えを見つけられるかもしれないし、存在するのなら見つけてほしいとは思ってるよ。ただ僕にはちょっと見えなかったな。
でも何も手に入らなかっただなんてそんなことないですよ。こんな立派な家もあって。
いや、これは全部家のものなんだ。先祖から続いてきたものなんだよ。僕はただ食いつぶして生きてるだけだ。僕には子供がいないからこのまま全部使い切ってやるつもりだけどね。
He makes a sad face.
僕が自分で勝ち取ったものなんか何もない。残ったのは年を食った自分だけ。寂しいもんさ。
He makes a sarcastic smile to himself. He said he's not getting drunk, but he might be drunk after all.
僕はね、女性の一人だって守っていくことはできなかった。
そういえば離婚したって。
ああ、妻は去ってしまったんだ。もうずっと昔、まだ僕が若かった頃だよ。僕は今もそうだけど、当時も自分のことしか見えていなかったんだ。彼女の気持ちが離れていくのが見えていなかった。結構本気で好きだったんだけどね。
He looks far away.
奥さんがいて子供がいて平和に暮らして好きなことばかりやってたけど、そういう平凡な幸せも欲しかったんだけどね。なかなか同時にはうまくいかなかった。こんなありふれたものも手に入れられないなんてショックだったよ。人並みの幸せってのは案外難しいものだなと思った。
His story reminds me of my parents. I try to wash away my dark emotions.
でも半田さんにはギターがあるじゃないですか。とてもすごい腕だって。
ギターは好きだったけど僕には何ももたらしてくれなかった。まあこっちも妻と一緒で最終的には片思いの失恋だったね。もっともこいつとの恋が実ったやつは古今東西見たことがないが、失恋して破滅したやつならたくさん知ってるがね。
He laughs and sips on the whiskey.
それでも今はこいつだけが友達だよ。また旅に出ようかとも思うが、最近はどうも何をするのも億劫でね。何十年も生きてその結果がこのざまかと思うと、一体どんな惨めな人生だったのかと悲しみたくもなるが、まあそこまでつまらなくもない。結構楽しいよ。
I wonder if he's being honest. I feel pain in my heart as I listen to him. I think he is a lonely man. Perhaps I'm identifying myself with him.
なんだい？
もしよかったらギターを聴かせてもらえませんか？失礼だとは思うんですが。
I'm curious to hear the sound of his guitar that he risked his everything on, but I feel embarrassed by what I just asked him. What am I saying to a famous person like him? However, he accepts frankly.
お安いご用だ。
Yoink. Still pressing the delete button. He stands up and brings the guitar.
でもここで弾いたらみんなを起こしちゃうかな。外へ行かないか？
外ですか？
ああ、少し歩いたところに演奏にはうってつけの公園がある。周りは住宅じゃないし、この時間なら多少騒いでもどこからも文句は出ないだろう。
I got my finger in a fucking zipper of my crusty rester. Did you ever sleep in his mansion? I feel nervous about going out alone with him, but my curiosity about his guitar is winning over my concern. Henderson silently walks under the moonlight with the guitar on his back. As I watch his exhausted back, I finally see how aged he is. We walk about 10 minutes without talking. We come to the park.
ちょっと待ってね。
He sits on the bench and starts tuning his guitar on his lap. I stand across from him and watch.
そんな場所じゃなくて、こっちに座りなよ。
He tells me to sit right next to him.
でも。
そこで真向かいに立たれてたんじゃ演奏しにくい。
He smiles, so I sit on the bench with him.
もう少し近づいてもいいのに。警戒されてるのかな？
Yoink. He looks even older than this. He jokes around and sighs. Chan plays the guitar.
じゃ、始めるよ。
He starts playing. It is an English song that I don't know.
すごい。
As soon as he starts playing, I speak to myself in my heart. His low, hoarse voice is far from a great singer, but somehow it is striking my heart. And I can't even explain how wonderful his skill with the guitar is. He's not using any special techniques. He's just playing normally, but for some reason it sounds really good. It looks normal, but something sounds different. But I have no idea what is different. That's as far as I can analyze. It's beyond my knowledge. Each sound he makes gives me a strange goosebumps. How can he make such good sounds? When he finishes the song and it becomes silent, I realize that I'm crying. I'm not sad or happy, but my heart is warm and I can't stop my tears. This experience is new to me. For the first time in my life, I don't know how I am feeling.
じゃあ次は。
He looks towards the darkness and thinks without looking at my face.
よし。今日は月が綺麗だし、特別な曲を演奏しよう。
特別ですか？
ああ。 まだ一人にしか聴かせたことがないとっておきの特別な曲だ。
それはどんな？
別れた女房にまだ学生の時に捧げた曲。別れて以来弾いてない。だからとちったらごめんね。
It smells softly.
そんな曲、私なんかが聴いていいんですか？
ああ、このまま僕と一緒に消えてなくなるより若い人に聴いてもらった方が曲も嬉しいだろう。誰にも聴かせないつもりだったんだけど、今日はあんまり月が綺麗だから仕方ない。
I don't know what to say, but I'm drawn into his song as soon as he starts playing. It is a bright song of spring. However, for some reason, it sounds awfully sad. I wonder if it's because of my ears or because of the way he performs. I cut on my face and cry. I never thought that you feel this way by listening to his music. This is strange. This is a strange feeling. It's just like magic.
ごめんね。
I realize the song is over and he is looking at me with a soft smile.
大丈夫です。
I feel shy all of a sudden. I wipe my tears and shake my head.
すごくいい曲です。
そうか。
He chuckles.
こんなに聴き入ってくれるとこっちも感動しちゃうな。あのね、音楽ってのはね、演奏者が一方的に何かを与えるものじゃないんだ。そんなに感動するってことは、聴いてる方の胸にも対応する気持ちがあったってことなんだよ。
私にですか？
きっと君にはそんなに泣きたくなる気持ちがあったんだろうね。僕はそれをちょっと引き出しただけだと思うよ。その感動は僕が作ったんじゃなく、君が持ってたものなんだ。そんなに泣けるってことは素晴らしいことだよ。
そんなことないです。
まあとにかくそんなに感動してくれる素晴らしい心の持ち主に出会えて僕は嬉しいな。
そうなんでしょうか。でももしかしたら私ちょっと弱ってるのかもしれません。
弱ってる？何かあるのかい？
As he stares at me with kind eyes, I decide to talk to him.
私納得できないんです。
何がだい？
どうして別れてしまうんでしょうかね。一時は付き合って結婚までしたんでしょ？なのにどうして別れてしまうんですか？人と人が別れるなんてとても悲しいことなのに、気持ちが変わってしまうってだけでそんなひどいことをするんでしょうか？
それはまあ人それぞれだけど。
He is surprised to see me getting excited, but he starts speaking.
すみません。さっき半田さんが奥さんと別れたって話を聞いてからいろいろ考えちゃって。
よかったら話してみないかい？
He looks at me with a serious face. I feel bad at how seriously he is treating me.
すごくつまんないことだとは思うんですけど。
構わないよ。言ってごらん。
He still acts sincere.
じゃあ
I start talking to his face. I tell him about my parents' divorce and the fact that I still don't know how I'm supposed to face what happened.
難しいとこだね。
He nods as I finished speaking.
理由は人それぞれ。だけどまあ誰かに辛い思いさせたいとか、そんな理由だけでやるやつはいないよ。お父さんにはお父さんなりの理由があるんだろう。
それは分かってるんです。そういう意味で責めようとかは思わないんです。ただ ずっと続くと思っていたものが急になくなって、すごく不安になっちゃって。
うん、なるほどね。
You smell softly?
でもそれは仕方ないことかもしれないな。世の中は諸行無常、千変万化するものだ。決まったものはない。それが当たり前なんだよ。
そうなんですか？
僕の経験からするとそうだね。と言っても僕もしがないギター弾きでしかない。世界の真理みたいなものはさっぱりわからない。もしかしたら続くものもあるのかもしれない。レアケースだろうけども。
そうですか。
何、そんなに不安そうな顔をすることもないさ。女の人はすぐに永遠とか言いたがるけれど、続かなければ続かないで、不安定なら不安定でそれなりの楽しみ方がある。それこそまさにギター弾きの俺の領域でね。
He smiles and starts playing the guitar again. This time it's a fun, exciting song.
音楽は時間の芸術って言うけれども、変化がなければ心が動かない。心が動かなきゃ面白くない。たとえ悲しみの方向への変化だとしても。
And the happy song suddenly turns into a sad song.
それはそれで面白いものなんだぜ。俺は思うに、これが人生を楽しむってことなんだ。
As he smiles, the song goes back to the original one. He starts playing after one phrase is over.
ま、僕が言っても説得力はないかもしらんが。
He smiles.
ただね、何だって楽しむことはできる。それは嘘じゃない。
ありがとうございます。
なに、ちょっとでも役に立てばいいがね。元気出たかい？
少しは出たような気がします。でも本当にすごいですね。とっさにこんなすごい演奏ができちゃうなんて。
It's extraordinary how he can play so many different tunes.
そうかな。
He smiles with confidence and contrast to his humble words.
でもこんなにすごいギターの技術があるのに、半田さんは今どうしてこんなひっそりとした境遇で。
なんでやろうね。僕にもよくわからへん。
He replies with a Kansai accent.
ま、少女を元気づけられるんだったら、僕の一生も無駄ってこともなかったんだろう。
そんな。
大げさに言ってるんやない。女の子を喜ばせるんは男の喜びや。それに客が喜ぶのがほんまの喜びやなくなったら、ギター弾きは終わりやで。
He makes a silly face.
僕はね、いっぺん終わったことがあるから今はよくわかるんだ。
He hands me a handkerchief.
あんまりゴシゴシやらないで吸わせるようにするんだよ。明日になって顔が腫れてたらどうしたのかって思われちゃ
う。すみません。
I take the handkerchief from him and wipe my face.
もうすぐ夜明けだな。
I can hear his relaxed voice.
このまま帰って寝るのもなんだし、ちょっとどこかで休まないかい？
え？
I raise my face with a surprise.
嫌なことは何もしないよ。
He speaks while staring at the moon.
でも。
I look down.
嫌な思い出にもならないと思うけどな。
そんな。明日みんなと会わなくちゃいけないし、それに。
I'm in a panic all about this sudden. This is my first time being in this situation. But
ごめんなさい。
I reject him somehow.
そうか。
He sighs deeply.
僕に不満があるっ ってわけでもなさそうな雰囲気やけどな。好きな人がいるのかい？
A nod?
そうか。うすうす気がついてた。一緒に来た彼だろ。
違います。
I look down in a hurry. I'm acting unnatural, so I look at him from the corner of my eyes. He is smiling while looking at my face. I'm starting to blush. I hope the darkness is hiding it.
本当に違うんですよ。
Yeah, darkness. I defend myself.
僕は何も言ってないけど。
He continues to laugh. I never tell this boy. He could have meant probably karate. He could have. I mean, he could be a he. Then he stands up.
じゃ、帰るか。あっけに取られた顔してるな。僕はね、若い人の恋は応援する主義なんだ。好きな人がいるなら、その思いを大切にした方がいい。それに僕はそこまで困っちゃいないさ。
でも本当に半田さんはすごいと思います。絶対ちゃんとした女の人が見つかると思います。
He smiles at my words.
命短し恋せよ乙女って知ってるかい？千恵ちゃん、人のことを心配している場合じゃないよ。
We walk silently just like when we left home. When we got close to the house, someone calls my name. Yoink. So, first time we're seeing you from someone else's perspective. Hey! I look back, Shikanosuke is standing there. He's staring at me seriously. The character from Meat is written on his forehead. Oh, that's what you're drawn on him. Where were you guys in the middle of the night? He was asking politely, but I can tell that he is mad from his tone of voice and eyes. I feel shy because we were just talking about him. I tried to calm him down.
どうして怒ってるんだい？
Hana-san smiles before I can say anything. I'm not angry at all. It's natural to be worried when I don't see you guys when I wake up.
なんでいなかったのが分かったんだい？
He asks him in a challenging way. The bedroom door was open. It sounds like he's making an excuse.
女性の寝室を覗くとはあまりいい趣味とは思えないな。
He smiles again. I know, but it's not your business. Anyway, will you explain to me what you were doing with her?
なんでいちいち行動を君に説明しなくちゃ。
半田さん。
I inserted myself into their conversation. I don't like the way he's intentionally teasing him.
ああ、すまない。あんまり彼がムキになるものだから、ついからかいたくなって。あと、ちょっと嫉妬もあったのかもね。
Yoink. He makes a remorseful face.
嫉妬なんて。
ま、心配するようなことはないよ。酔いざましにちょっとギターを弾きたくなったから、彼女に聴いてもらってただけだ。
He stops me with his eyes as I try to speak.
無理やり付き合わせて悪かったね。
He looks at Shikanosuke again.
それでも、君は許さないかもしれないけど。
That's not true. I'm fine as long as she's okay. I just wanted to know what was going on. He speaks with a glum face. I didn't know he was that bad at hiding his emotions.
そうか。でも、鹿之助くんは帰ったらシャワーを浴びた方がいいね。汗だくじゃないか。よほど走り回ったんだろ？
No, I didn't. I just sweat a lot.
まあ、どっちでもいいさ。じゃ、僕は一足先に帰るよ。君たちは二人で誤解を解いてから帰るといい。
He starts walking away from us. Then he turns around.
なあ、心配はいらないと思うけどな。彼、そう簡単に心変わりしなさそうだと思うけど。
何言ってんですか。
ごめんごめん。
He waves his hand and apologizes.
ただ、君たち二人にこれだけは言っておきたい。
What is it? Shikanosuke asks in a challenging tone of voice. Henderson ignores Shikanosuke's attitude and continues with a smile.
人生は有限だ。人間は毎日取り戻せないものを喪失しながら生きてる。時間はせいぜい後悔しないように使うことだね。
What do you mean?
なに、人生の先輩からのごくありふれたアドバイスだよ。若いってのは本当に贅沢なものだからね。
After you left, I was alone with Shikanosuke.
ごめんね、心配かけて。
I honestly apologize to Shikanosuke while he still stands there with a sour face. Then he gives me back an unexpected reply. Don't disappear like that on me anymore. Then he realizes how straightforward his reply is. Well, maybe it's not none of my business. He adds on and looks away. Why does he always have to add an extra phrase? He should be more honest.
わかった。もう鹿之助に無断でいきなりいなくならないよ。
I'm sorry, husband. I show him a good example of how to talk. Whatever. But he's still acting defiant. His predictable attitude is making me laugh. Why are you laughing? I don't feel like telling him my true feelings, so I just point at the mirror by the side of the street. What? He looks into the mirror with suspicion? What the fuck? Yike. He screams while holding his forehead.
それがおかしいから笑ったんだよ。
I lied to him. We walk back home as he continues to complain. You deserve that, you son of a bitch. I need to see one more thing as a postscript. I got a text from Murakami-kun the next day.
そういえば、女の子たち変なことされなかったか？殿屋は言わなかったらしいが、半田良介は女に手が早いのでも有名。日本中に、いや世界中にどれだけ隠し子がいるか知れないんだ。人妻だろうと恋人持ちだろうと、どんな女性でも一発で落としてしまうその必殺のやり口は、この曲を聴くのは君が世界で2人目だって言ってお決まりの得意曲を聴かせて。
So he was really trying to get her in a bed, quote unquote. Oh boy. Kira. I mean, it's obvious. I mean, why else would he suggest to go elsewhere to sleep? We're not using the highway since we're not in a hurry. Major Okiyama using the scenic route. On whose perspective am I playing this time? We move forward while looking at the beautiful mountain and ocean view of the Chugoku area. At this slow speed, the car seems to be running smoothly and the old suspension and seats aren't bothering me as much. We are having a good time talking about our usual, what is famous in the prefecture we just entered. What's Okayama famous for? Mamatara, Kodo, Kuen, millet rice cake, and mackerel dishes are about what we can come up with. Thank you, Kirari. We also talk about the vocalist from a punk band who had a great collaboration with a band from neighboring Kirishima Prefecture. We discussed how his hometown is around here, which of its songs we like, how we think the guitarist in the band is good, and then they play their music in the commercials a lot lately. As usual, Kirari is fascinated about the food, and Kashiwara is just smiling at everyone's comments without talking. Chiani is making comments about the show as usual. Everyone seems to be having. Okay, we're back to Majima-kun. Everyone seems to be having fun, but I feel that way because I'm extremely sleepy. And what if Chiani is not sleepy? I wound up not getting any sleep since I woke up in the middle of the night last night. The fact that Chiani and Hana-san went out doesn't bother me. Just like he told me he was probably just playing guitar for her. Well, would have been more than that if Chiani said yes to his offer. Ever since childhood, Chiani hasn't been good at lying, and she can't keep a secret. Nothing seems to be dramatically different about her, so I think I can trust what he said. Besides, if something did happen, it's not really my business. Of course, she has a right to be with anyone she wants. I have to admit that makes me feel kind of low, but I think it's natural to feel that way because I've known her for so long. So she's not the reason I couldn't sleep last night. It's normal for someone to stay awake when he wakes up in the middle of the night. This is not strange. Anyway, I'm so sleepy because I didn't get enough sleep. I think about joining their conversation, but I'm dozing off. I often think about strange things when I'm half asleep. It's the same this time. I think I was affected by the fact that I found out that Hana-san was a super guitarist. Why is the guitar so cruel? Why are people okay with it? Isn't it strange? When I think about it now, I was angry with senseless thoughts in my sleepy head. Many people become passionate about the guitar. They give their love to it. They spend their important years of youth in dark rock houses, but most of their dreams won't come true. Some of them even take their own life. But the guitarist doesn't feel anything about that. Isn't that horrible? I know I can't expect an object to feel that way, but my drowsy head does not understand that. At this moment I feel like the guitar is an instrument that sucks out people's blood, and the blood-sucking guitar is connected to somewhere with a pipe. That's when I fall asleep and start dreaming. I followed that pipe in my dream. While I searched where it was connecting, someone's warm blood is running through the pipe. I think Tonoya and Yashiro-san's blood were mixed in there too. Yoink. The pipe continues in the darkness with a dull light. The pipe is not the only one. There are a number of pipes around me, and they are connected to other instruments like basses, drums, and keyboards. They're not just music. Pipes are coming out from pencils, theater stages, and soccer balls too. They are all heading towards the same direction. I wonder where they are leading me to. What's sucking everyone's blood? The pipes look clean and sanitary, so perhaps they are transfusing the blood to other people, but they might be just sucking out the blood for nothing. Either way, I'm going to destroy everything. That way people can enjoy the things without struggles. Even if these are good instruments, I don't like what they are doing to people. As I continue to walk, I finally see what's at the end. I hit my face at that moment and I wake up.
大丈夫？
I hear a voice from somewhere. I'm lying on the back seat and roll over and wind up hurting myself by falling under the seats. Yeah? I get up while responding to the voice. The car has stopped. I see a convenience store outside of the window. I guess we are parked in front of it.
結構すごい音がしたよ。どこも痛くない？
Chiani looks back at me from the driver's seat. Yeah, I'm fine. There's no one else inside of the car. I am alone with Chiani. I wonder where everyone else went. I guess I quickly look inside of the rearview mirror to check my face.
何にもしてないって。
Shinny smiles bitterly. I guess you're right. I go back to my seat after making sure that there's no scrabble on my face. There.
たくもう
Yoink. She's laughing. I guess she's not mad about yesterday anymore. She has a refreshing smile on her face. Where are Kashiwara and Shina?
食事に行ってる。
How come you didn't go with them?
こんな風に寝てるあなたを一人で置いていくわけにはいかないでしょ。それにキラリ牛丼が食べたいって言うんだもん。
What? They went out to eat beef bowl?
うん。見えるでしょ、道の向こうのあのお店。
Two girls went to eat beef bowl. Without me.
ハッシーも楽しそうだったよ。ああいうの普段食べられないから嬉しいんだって。まったく肉なんかよく食べられるよね。
Yoink. Shini's a vegetarian. She contorts her face. Everybody likes meat. Barbecue and steaks are popular. I don't dislike meat either.
ほんとみんなおかしいわよ。でもうちの家族でもお肉食べられないのは私だけなのよね。どうして平気で食べられるのかしら。鹿之助も肉美味しいと思うんでしょ。
It's not my favorite, but I still think some of it is pretty delicious. Besides, you're the only meat hater I know. Even ordinary vegetarians don't hate meat like you do.
そうなのよね。世界と私との間に深刻な断絶を感じるわ。
She sighs. Chiani has eaten meat since childhood. I guess she was born that way. I remember how she always passed me the meat from her plate whenever we ate out together. That's why I used to love having a meal with her. Free food! Now that we're grown, she never orders something with meat on her own. So going out with her is not as exciting as it used to be. As I reminisce, Jenny and I go inside a convenience store. I don't dislike meat, so I could have gone to the beef bowl restaurant. But I feel bad to leave Jenny alone since she was waiting for me to wake up. I'm not trying to show appreciation, but I decided to eat something bitter. There are no big differences between the convenience stores in Okayama and Tokyo. The selections of some instant noodles and drinks are different, but they're still all about the same. I grabbed salmon and a fish egg rice bowl, and a low men sandwich. Chiani buys lettuce and tomato sandwich. We came all the way to Okayama and we're still going to beef bowl restaurants and convenience stores. I mutter as we exit the store.
毎食名物ばっかり食べてたらとても財布が持たないわよ。
She makes an obvious statement. I wonder what Okayama's specialty food is. Is it millet rice cake? I can't remember what it is. I probably didn't know it from the beginning. We decided to eat inside of the car. What is it about meat that you don't like? I ask her while I take the plastic wrap off of the rice ball.
だって怖いじゃない。
Scary?
だって肉って肉じゃない？
Right.
動物の一部だったんだよ。血とか流れてくるし、自分たちと同じ死体だよ死体。とても生々しくて食べられないよ。
I guess that makes sense. You're so sensitive.
そうかな。なんで今さらそんなの聞くのよ。
Because I never asked you before?
なんで聞かなかったの？
I don't know. I was just glad that I got to eat your leftover food. My appetite didn't let me think further than that.
いくらなんでも短絡的すぎると思うけど。
I think humans are that way.
そうかな。
She's not sure of what I just said. While we open the package of our food, we hear voices of people arguing somewhere.
Hmm?
As we look at each other, we hear the voices more clearly. A young female is screaming in an unusual way. What is going on?
何かしら
We look at each other again and nod, and then we put our foot back inside the bag. We slowly head towards the voices. It is a parking lot right behind the park, not far from us.
やっぱりやめます。うち、行きませんから。
It's a voice of a young girl. The tone of her voice sounds relaxed despite the situation, but I guess it's the accent in this area? Or perhaps it's just the way she speaks?
今さらそねえなこと言われても無理じゃ困るんじゃ。
来る言うとったやないですか。ほら、出航時間に遅れてしまう。急いで。
Two men with accents reply. The girl is trying to refuse, but the two men try to force her onto the ferry boat. Do you think they're speaking in an Okayama accent? Asked Chiani in a whisper.
わからないけど。
She makes a confused face. Even though they're in a serious situation, their accents are adding flavor to the conversation. Don't you agree?
もう、今はそんな話してる場合じゃないでしょ
True. That's true. She sighs.
女の子、本気で嫌がってるみたいだね。どうしよっか。
Are you trying to get involved?
事情も知らない私たちがいきなり出て行ったら、やっぱり余計こじれちゃうかな。
Yeah, besides, you don't look like bad guys. I would try and save her if they were scary looking guys, but they look absolutely normal.
でも、人は見かけじゃないって言うし。
Let's wait for a minute. We should make sure whether she's really in trouble or not. If it's just a silly fight, we'll feel embarrassed. Shinny slowly nods. Two men lowered the tone of their voices, still subject to the girl. Apparently, they were meeting in this parking lot in order to go somewhere from here. However, the girl changed her mind, and that's how they are in an argument now.
セミナーは10日で終わるんじゃし。
Seminar, huh? I squint as I hear that suspicious word.
塾の合宿か何かかな。
Chiani looks at me. No way. Why would they meet in a place like this for a camp?
じゃあ、
I think it's something to do with their religion.
やっぱりそうなのかな。
She also squints. That's gotta be it. I hear a lot about these things. Do you remember Fukuoka from elementary school? He went crazy after joining some weird religion too. Did you hear about it?
聞いたことある。でもそうだとしたら大変だね。
Are you scared?
うん。
She shakes her head. I guess she still wants to get involved. She's scared of meat, but she's not scared of this. I didn't want to be involved at first, but now I feel like I can't leave that girl alone. The girl's continuing to refuse, but the two men are starting to forcefully persuade her to come. They are grabbing her arms. They may not be aware of it, but I think they are about to commit a crime. I guess it's time for a third person to jump in.
そうだよね。
Make that a 4. She agrees with me while stealing at them from the shade.
もうなんかすぐにでも車に落ち込みそうな雰囲気よ。行こ
Hey, wait, Chiani. I grab her clothes as she tries to storm out. Can I eat one rice ball before that?
う。え？何言ってるの？
I can't think when I'm hungry, so I want to be prepared. I take my rice ball out.
もうのんびりしたこと言わない。とにかく行くわよ。
But food! They get out of the light as she pulls my arm.
何やってるんですか？
The three of them turn back at Chiani. Let me explain how these people look. I'll start with the two men who are trying to take the girl. One has a pale, long face, and the other one is a short, dark-skinned guy. Their expression and attitude seems to be hesitant, and they are dressed in plain outfits. In contrast, Yoink, the girl is about our age, and she's kinda pretty, but she's actually my type. I'm not too crazy about her outfit, but it's okay. Anyway, I start getting motivated as soon as I see her face.
あのね、そんな大きな声で。
Hey, stop! I put the rice ball away and step in front of Chiani.
お、可愛い子相手だから態度が変わったの？
Chiani is on the money, but I don't care. I continue to talk. I don't know what the situation is, but she's refusing you guys. You shouldn't treat a lady that way. You should be ashamed of yourselves. Go stand in a corner and bend down. Papa Mahajima is here to smack your butts for being naughty. They look at me with surprised expressions. Hey girl, now that I'm here, you're fine. Look at you, Mr. Superhero. I smell at a girl. Oh, right. That is the first thing she speaks. Then I remember something very crucial. That's right, I'm in a girl's outfit now. I've been feeling so natural in this outfit lately that I forgot I'm in a dress. Is that why these people are looking at me like that? Well, this is not like that. I mean, my outfit is not an issue here. You can't take her away like that. The girl asks me while stepping back. I feel like I'm scanning her more than those two men are. It's alright. I'm not a weird person. I am an ordinary guy with common sense.
常識ある人間はそねえな服装をせんと思う。
The guy with the dark skin mutters with his low voice. He was so excited a while ago, but now he's very calm. I guess my parents calmed them down, but that's not what I was trying to do. Shut up! Like I said, look, it's not a problem right now. What are you two doing? I hear your voices. Where are you trying to take her?
いや、大阪へ。
The long-faced guy replies.
あんたには関係ねえ。
You're lying. I hear you guys talking about the seminar or something. That's you're suspicious.
まあ、今ここで一番怪しい格好してるのはあんただけどね。
Who forced me to dress up that way? Ah! Chinny makes a comment as if she's on their side. Ugh. As I lose my words, she steps forward.
とにかく嫌がってる女の子を連れてくなんて良くないですよ。よければ事情を話してもらえますか？私たちとしても変な騒ぎ声が聞こえた以上このまま見過ごすこともできないので。
She talks with a calm voice. Her words seem to make them calm down. I mean, they have now calmed down from the shock of seeing a guy in a dress. She humbly speaks. The two men appear to be used to me now, but she seems to be still scared of me.
この人たち、私を無理やり大阪に連れて行こうとしてるんです。嫌だって言ってるのに、これは拉致なんです。
She speaks as she points at them.
ちいと待て。それは。
The short guy tries to defend himself.
そもそもな、本人がどうしてもと言うからここまで来たんじゃ。それを突然キャンセルされても困る。わしらじゃ言うて暇じゃない。
The girl tries to talk back to him.
でももう嫌になったんです。怖くなりました。行きたくないです。
Her hysterical refusal makes the guy stutter. I feel relieved to know that the situation is not as violent as I thought. It seems like she was supposed to go, but she changed her mind, and that's why they are arguing here. I guess the two guys raised their voice as they were trying to persuade her. They're probably not bad people, but they just became too emotional as they talk. Well, she's refusing too much. If you force her to come, it will be a problem. They make confused faces. I don't know what kind of people you are, but I'm sure you don't want to get in trouble. I think I'm going to have to call the police if you guys don't back out. You don't want that to happen to you? They look at each other and converse.
そうじゃった。つい力が入ってしもうて。わしらも別に事を荒立てるつもりはないんじゃ。
The long-faced guy turns towards the girl.
白髪さん、後であんたからも事務所の方に連絡しといてください。突然のことで費用が全額返されるかどうかわからんが。
She nods to his words and the two men start leaving with a sigh. They seem so sad for some reason. They look like sincere people and they probably have a boss too. Do you think we did something wrong?
なんでそんな同情してるのよ。
Jenny raises her voice. So what if I give them sympathy? What's done is done.
気持ちはわからないでもないけどさ、でもこれは。
Jenny tries to see something. The girl speaks with a loud voice and goes towards Jenny. She doesn't look normal at all. She's running towards Jenny with her arms wide open. Her eyes are wet with tears. Is she that glad? It seems like she's overreacting. She jumps into the air and tries to hug Jenny.
うわっ
But Jenny unconsciously tries to avoid her. I still wonder why. I'd do the same if I was in her possession. The girl falls on the ground making a huge noise.
ごめん、大丈夫
Jenny quickly runs towards her, but the girl gets up before she gets there.
感激です。この腐った世界にも素晴らしい人がいるんですね。まだまだこの世界は捨てたもんじゃないですね。
She's staring at Jenny with sparkling eyes while holding her hands in front of her chest. She doesn't seem to be bothered by the fact that she just fell. I guess she's fine.
そう。
Jenny smiles bitterly at the strange girl.
じゃあそういうことで。
She tries to escape from the scene, but the girl won't let her go.
私、白に神って書いて、白が緑って言います。
She holds Jenny's hands and keeps asking questions.
あなたイントネーションが綺麗ですね。東京の人ですか？そうだけど。
Yoink.
お名前はぜひとも教えてください。私の本人の名前を。イスルギチエっていうの。
And who is that creepo next to you? Hi, I'm Angela. And my name is... I tried to introduce myself, but nobody cares!
イスルギどういう字を書くんですか？
She's not listening to me at all.
石に動くって書いて。
Jenny explains with an uneasy face.
へえ、それでそんな読み方するんですか。変わってますね。白髪っていうのもずいぶん変わった名前だと思うけど。この辺では結構ありますよ。そうなんだ。はい、イスルギさんはこちらへは旅行で来たんですか？何日くらい滞在する予定なんですか？聞かないでください。私信者じゃないんです。あの人たちとはそんなに親しくないんです。
Okay. She starts denying something all of a sudden.
へえ、そうなんだ。
Jenny is obviously freaked out about this girl, but she tries to smile. I don't know what to say either. She is definitely a special kind of girl.
そうなんです。誤解しないでくださいね。私にはすごい複雑な家庭環境があって、その中に絶望してたら、あの人たちの言葉にたぶらかされちゃって、今はすごく反省してます。
She raises her face.
でも、そんなの間違ってたって、今 今はちゃんと分かってるんです。だからもう大丈夫です。ほんと家庭環境って恐ろしいですよね。あ、私の家庭環境が気になりますか？いや、誤解してないから。でも聞いたらきっと私の気持ちが理解できて、どうしてあんな人たちに騙されそうになったか分かってもらえるはずなんです。確かに変な宗教に誘惑されちゃうなんて良くないことですし、気持ち悪いかもしれないですけど、でも私の苦しみが分かれば、それで。大丈夫よ。本当に誤解なんかしてないから。
Yoink.
本当ですか？ 本当よ。ね、鹿之助。
Yeah. Anada's Jenny asks for help from the corner of her eyes.
そうなのかな？
The girl looks down. Yes, really.
そうですか。あ、でもそうだ。じゃあこれだけ。ですね。私、昨日ですね。
She smiles as if she came up with a good idea. She rolls her left sleeve up and proudly shows us her wrist with a bandage on it.
普段は果物ナイフなんですけどね。今回はいつもと気分を変えようと思って手羽包丁でっか。いいから。
Chini quickly holds her hand.
でもイスルギさんには私がどれだけ辛い日々を送っているか知ってほしいんです。
Okay. She looks up at Chini with teary eyes.
いや、
Chini contorts her face.
とにかくね、そんなことしなくてもあなたが辛いのは分かったわ。本当ですか？本当。
Chini's eyes are completely swimming. I can tell that she's lying.
だからね、あなたが今すべきことはすぐに家族に連絡することなのよ。それはできる？はい。だけどうちはたとえ複雑でもしなきゃダメで、家は近く？一人で帰れるの
？Chini tries hard to convince her as she tries to go back to the subject about her family.
はい。バスに乗ればすぐに帰れます。それでじゃあこれでおしまい。迷惑かけちゃダメよ。わかりました。ありがとうございます。
She nods with a disappointed look because we didn't listen to her story.
鹿之助、帰ろう。
I was caught up in the moment, but her voice wakes me up. Well, I want to hear the story now. Oh yeah. Bye then. Let's see what I will tell the girl. I start walking away with Chini.
すいません。
The girl comes running towards us and stabs Chini's shoulder. She jumps in, surprise. It's my first time seeing a girl like this. The girl takes out a square package from her bag.
これ、受け取って使うさい。
She hands the package to Chini and writes her name and address on a piece of paper for her.
助けてくれたお礼です。いや待って、こんなの受け取れないよ。別にそんな大したことなんてしてないし。
Chini tries to give it back the package, but the girl won't accept it.
いいんです。出かけるつもりで準備したんですが、もういらなくなっちゃったんで、捨てるのもなんだし、今日のこの日の記念のために受け取ってほしいんです。
She smiles at her. Chini figures it's better to accept it rather than continuing to argue with her, so she gives up.
結構重いんだね。お弁当か何か？そのようなものです。でも腐るようなものじゃないですから、どうか受け取ってください。今お礼できるものがこれしかなくて。この連絡先にお電話いただいたら改めてお礼しますか いや、そこまでしてくれなくてもいいんだけど。よくわからないけど、ありがとう。
いえいえ、こちらこそ本当に感謝しています。今日はありがとうございました。
She lets go of Chiani's hands and bows deeply. She looks up and glances at me.
頑張ってください。
She speaks with a serious face. Oh. Yeah. I reply as I wonder what I'm supposed to take care of.
そういう趣味だと世間の偏見とかが大変でしょうけれど私はそういうのはないですから。でもそんな思考を持ってしまうなんて、きっとあなたもすごく大変な幼少時代のトラウマが。
You poor unfortunate soul, you're probably getting bullied by your friends. I guess she's making a big mistake. But I don't feel like explaining it to her, so I just smile. She bows again for the last time.
じゃあお元気で。
You don't feel like doing anything, you fucker, so shut the fuck up. She runs away energetically. We are back at the car, but Kirari and Kashiwara are still not here. Beef bowl shouldn't take that long to eat. I wondered if they went somewhere else. We called them their cell phones, but they won't answer. Chiani and I get back inside of the car and started eating our lunch. She was a strange girl. I speak to Chiani, but I take a sip of juice.
でも、鹿之助の好きそうな感じの子だったじゃん。
She speaks with an exhausted expression. Wait a minute, she was kind of...
でも見た目は好みでしょ？白くて細くて可愛くて。
I guess I think this is the option that will lead me to have a different CG, but what is the right option? Actually, wait, what are the options again? I think it's gonna be the second option, but just in case. I can choose whatever I want, huh? Well, let me save. Still, just in case. I choose you. I like your looks rather than hers.
突然何を。
Yoink. Chinny surprised to hear my comment? I just said that the way you look is more my type. Oh, damn.
そんなこと。そうなの？
Yoink. She's blushing? Yeah, why would I lie? Why are you panicking?
焦ってなんかない。
You don't have to be mad at me, I'm being serious. I tend to forget because I've known you for so long, but you're nice and thin with a simple pretty face. The way you look is my type.
それを褒めてるの？
Yeah. No, I'm just analyzing.
そう。
She gets quite a complicated expression, but her face is still red. I like her looks too, but her personality was too much.
そうね。
That girl shocked me in general, but the story of the bandage on her wrist is really painful to hear. I know someone in my class who does that kind of thing, but it's not something she should be showing to people with a smile. Wait, then could it mean that she actually just hurt herself on purpose with a knife? But it's not something she should be showing to people with a smile. I was, well, trying to cook something. She hurt herself by accident. She was completely nuts. She any nuts to my words. I wonder if girls like that are common in Okoyama? I say?
いや、それはないと思うけど。
She shakes her head. She was so weird. I understand why those guys were raising their voices like that. She was so strange. They were probably frustrated with her. I feel sympathy towards the two men.
でもやっぱり無理やり連れてくのは良くないよ。下手したら事件になっちゃう。
I understand that. I'm glad we were able to stop something from happening. But you know.
それで十分だよ。今日私たちはいいことをした。それだけでいいじゃない。
She makes an uncomfortable smile while thinking about that strange girl. I guess she doesn't want to think about it anymore. By the time we finish eating, Kirari and Kashiwara come back and we start the car. 1 hour change. Oh yeah, some of that gets cut because I was struggling with recapping. I'll continue a little bit more. By the time we finish eating, Kirari and Kashiwara come back and we start the car. Kirari is satisfied with a happy smile on her face. Kashiwara seems to be having a heartburn.
どこ行ってたの？牛丼屋さんじゃない方から帰ってきたけど。
Kirari smiles. Oh.
いいことがあったんだよ。
いいことって何？
Did you also help out the strange young girl by any chance?
ライブに出してもらえることになったんです。
Oh. How is that related to eating beef bowl? What? The champion starts explaining what happened. According to them, the young man with a guitar case came to them while they were eating beef bowl and started talking about the band. He was a guitarist of a local band, and he was interested in how our girls' band is traveling around Japan. Then he told them that he could refer us to a rock cafe where we can perform. When they got excited, he started making phone calls to different theaters and found a spot for us. So they went ahead and checked out the theater we'll be performing at.
やっぱり地元の子ではすごいね。無理やりねじ込んでもらっちゃった。
Kirari seems to be excited. Wait a minute. But I don't feel right. Did you tell them that we were a girls band?
そうだよ。
She nods innocently.
だって一応表向きはそういうことになってるじゃん。
Yes, that's because of your fetishes. Yep. Yeah. She's correct. But I'm 500% sure that she's expecting something else from you guys. What would you think if he finds out that there's a guy in the band?
下心って？
She tells her dad. He's trying to be nice to you in the beginning, but then eventually try and get you to do what girlfriends and boyfriends do.
恋人だなんて別に私あの人に恋とかしてないもん。
Oh, you sweet summer child. She's laughing away, but she obviously does not understand what I'm trying to say. She needs to learn how to be more cautious. I sigh.
まあきっかけは何にしろライブハウスで演奏できるなんていいことじゃん。
Chiani tried to cheer us up with a bright voice.
鹿之助は一言も口聞かないで本物の女の子のふりすればいいんだって。
Yeah. I sighed deeply again. She has no idea how difficult that is. They find the business hotel is cheaper than a youth hotel. I'm able to rest and relax after soaking in the bath. Kirari gave her demo to the theater stuff when she was there, but we decided to go there since she wanted to see us in person. And I'm gonna end the episode right here. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in another one real soon. Right here. Yeah.